So, I mean, we'll just see how it goes. It has to get high like that, though. This has to go for 3.
Thank you, buddy. They look great.
35. He's going to call with the surprise with the buck. But don't say that. He's supposed to. So. Yes, he needs to be bidding with it.
And we won't let you lose it.
This one we have. Okay. So you might want to go talk to him after this and tell him and talk. So
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I wouldn't.
And then this one is usually like 5? Okay. Thank you. So am I on? Oh, sorry.
You have your microphone on?
It's on. Yeah. It's right there.
Are you ready?
Where are we? Oh, I have to embed it before we go live.
Okay. It's no rush. Oh, do we want those lights on?
Oh, yes. And, okay, so we're at 7.
Good evening.
Welcome, everybody.
Good evening and welcome to our virtual Blue and Gold Gala. You know, we didn't get Fiesta back in April. We didn't get Blue and Gold in March. So here is our Fiesta, your chance to have some fun at home, to help raise some important funds for our school. Mrs. Gonzalez has been working extraordinarily hard.
With my wonderful committee, my Blue and Gold committee.
Very good. And so she's going to give you guys at home some instructions. We're not going to go live until 7:30, but we're letting you get started. So what do they need to know?
Well, first of all, we need you guys to make sure you're loaded up on snacks and some beverages. So we're going to give you a few commercial breaks to do that. But starting out, we want to give you a few heads up. The raffle is going to end tonight at 7:30 sharp. It cuts off with the system, so make sure between now and then you're buying all those last-minute raffle tickets. You have really good odds on them and some great prizes, so keep buying those. Silent auction will end about 15 minutes after our live feed, but we're going to give you a hard time as soon as we get to that point at the end of our live feed. We should be scrolling some slides here momentarily that reiterate how to bid. We're going to be bidding the live auction items the same way we've done the silent. You guys have been fantastic on that. We have hit new records in both the silent auction and the raffle.
Hey!
We have an amazing community, and y'all have really stepped up for us in this time of challenge, and we appreciate it. We're excited. We gave you a new system this year, and you're killing it, and we love you for it. So keep bidding, bid strong throughout the night. At 7:30, we will again start our live auction, and that's going to be super exciting. So let's go ahead and take a break here in a minute. But before we do, I want you to please post your watch party pictures on Facebook and tag us with hashtag JP2. Blue and gold spelled out. When you do that, we're going to have a nice feed coming up where we can watch your watch party pictures. We want to see lots of fun and excitement going on. Thanks for tuning in. Do you have something to add?
Yeah, we just want to make sure that as we get started, we have 2 gold sponsors. We want to thank our gold sponsors tonight, Heimer Insurance and Kapovic Transport.
Woo! Thank you very much, guys. I thank you all of our sponsors that had bought tables and sponsored the event. We're throwing a loophole 1-2 weeks right before our live event, and every single one of our sponsors stayed in with us as donations, and we cannot thank you enough for that. Thank you very much to all of our sponsors.
We want to make sure I get it right. It's Kapovic Transport and Three Amigos Transportation. So thank you to our gold level sponsors. We're going to go back to showing some slides, let you get your drinks, get your food. Get ready for our live part at 7:30. So thank you. We'll see you in a bit.
See you in just a few minutes.
Good. Turn off our mics. Or is it okay?
I don't either. It's just a little box that doesn't like click on it. I was looking around because I couldn't get it. copy the link, share.
The easiest way to share, but if you want to embed it, the easiest way to share.
There's a weird thing going on in the background. Like I'm walking.
Studying to make this work a different kind of format. But tell us, what do they need to be doing at home right now?
Okay, so the raffle will end at 7:30, and we're getting close to that, so I want to say that again. Hurry up and get your last raffle tickets. There's some very good odds on some great prizes. The silent auction will end a few minutes after our live feed, and we'll give you a heads up and a hard time as soon as we know that. So keep bidding on silent auction. Live auction starts around 7:30. We may push it a little right now because we've had some technical difficulties, but be ready at 7:30. Have your drink in hand and your snacks, and we're going to bid often and bid high. I want to thank everyone for all of your energy and support again throughout these last few months, and thank you for the last few days. We have reached record numbers. Our silent auction is about at $17,000, and I got to check raffle. Last time it was about 8,000. So great job, JP2 community. Good job.
We'd like to thank some special people. We've had some slides running, but we want to thank them by name here. Our gold sponsors, Heimer Insurance, thank you for stepping up, and Kapavik Transport and Three Amigo Transportation. Thank you guys for stepping up and staying with us through these changes, going from live to virtual. Our blue sponsors we'd like to thank as well. The Burns family, the Fighter family, the Gagnon family, Gilman family and RFG Technology, the Magura and Centrelli families, the Moons and BNT Glass and Mirror, the Morales family and Wingstop, TNF Construction, our neighbors just to the south, OSI and the Verana family, and Deacon Bob and Mary Gorman. Thank you to our blue sponsors. We also want to say a very special thank you to Mrs. Michelle Verana for her leadership all of these years in Blue and Gold. She has a special guest. This is live auction number 5.
Yes. Ms. Verana has been our chair of this event many times, so we want to thank her very much. And she's sporting her mask for social distancing. Isn't that wonderful? This is the life we're living right now. And she has a very special little guy here that I named Guardian temporarily. You can change that name. But he's going to bring us lots of luck tonight. And isn't he precious? So live auction number 5, and he's here for pickup tonight if you want him tonight. If not, he can be delivered to you.
We know that you don't have 2 hands, but we want to say thank you so much for your hard work. We really appreciate all that you do. I know you got your hands full with special little guy. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you, Ms. Verana. Always a wonderful event, and we are sad that we're not in person because she puts on one heck of a show. Real quick, I want to thank Mary Wayman for making this amazing flower wall. I know you guys have seen it. Many posts of it. Silent auction items. It's being disassembled and grouped into those flower packages on that silent auction as well. One last thing, this set and all these decorations, Carolina Muchagumba was going to do the whole place like this. Isn't it awesome? So thank you to Carolina for all your work as well. Remember tonight, as you're having your watch party, I want to see those pictures. I want to see them posted and tagged with hashtag JP2 blue and gold spelled out. Hashtag it, and we're going to show a feed here in just a minute. Thank you.
So we're going to go back to showing some slides. Let you go get your drink, get your food, enjoy some time with you guys at home, and we'll be back live in just a moment. Thank you.
Anything that would improve the latency because our auction
Hi, I'm Owen McCormick.
And I'm Ian McCormick.
We're the McCormick twins. We're both juniors at JP2, and today we'd like to share with you some of our favorite aspects of JP2 and some of our favorite experiences that we've had there.
To start off, our favorite aspect of JP2 is definitely the community. All of the students, regardless of which class they're in, they all interact, they're all friends. Another big part of the community are the teachers. They're always supportive and always willing to offer help. The faculty in general, they're fantastic.
And secondly would be some of our favorite experiences at JP2. So those experiences are the sporting events, the clubs, and the class retreats. All of those help to grow and really connect with their class, and they're great experiences.
We hope this was helpful. We hope everyone's staying safe, and we hope to see you in the hallways. Go Guardians!
Working through you guys getting connected and us getting our systems all working on our end. Thank you to the McCormick boys, Ian and Owen, for that wonderful video. That was a part of Coach O'Gorman's ambassador videos. They filmed things about the school, and we shared some of those. We have one more video like that to share right before we go live. Right now, that live is going to go about 7:40 with that first item. They are pulling the raffle now. The raffle has closed, so the raffle of winners, you will learn who you are very, very soon. We thank our gold and our blue sponsors in the first break. We'd like to thank our white sponsors right now. The Arizmendes family, thank you. The Kane family, the Garrett family, Annabelle and Ernest Hernandez family, Jeanette and Robert Hilbig. Thank you as always for your support. The Skinners, the Skinner family and JMS Benefit Solutions, Robert and Michelle Juarez. Thank you, Mrs. Juarez. Steve and Carrie Petrofis. Thank you as always, especially for those great cookies. I don't know who got them, but I'm sure they're gone by now. Robert and Sandy Ritchie, the Ritchie family, thank you so much. The Schlageter, Robinson, Mossberg, and Martinez families. Thank you guys for supporting us as always, and thank you for your live auction donations as well. Pete and Amy Seebeck, thank you so much. And Jay and Misty Zucker, thank you to all of our white sponsors. I know that at this time, Mrs. Gonzalez, you'd like to read off and share the names of your committee members.
Yes, sir. Yes,
so why don't we do that?
Thank you very much. Before I do that, I want you to notice we are very close to $18,000 on our silent auction tonight. Keep it up. We got a long way to go on that. We introduced you early, Miss Michelle Verana, so thank you so much again to our event chair. Our live auction co-chairs were Robin Popovic and Lisa Scott. Our silent auction co-chairs, Michelle Juarez and Leah Karaskia. Registration chair, Kim Shuck. Table sales, Laura Fider and Sandy Ritchie. Decoration, Carolina Muchagumba. Dessert Frenzy, which was a huge success, Amy Seebeck. Photo booth chairs, Mary and Victor Wayman, along with the beautiful flower wall. Class basket chairs, senior Amy Glott, junior Barbara Posidi. Sophomore, Jean Robinson and Tina Cortinas, and freshmen, Michelle Juarez and Crystal Hinch. Committee members, David Vascon,
go to one more break we have one more video to share and some more slides to get you prepped. At about 7:40, we're going to go live with the first live auction item. We know that there's a little bit of a delay, so some of you at home are seeing this 10 seconds after we say it, and some of you are seeing it 30 seconds. So we're going to work our way through that first auction item to see how well that works. It is always a challenge given everyone's internet connection being slightly different at home than ours here. So we'll get our way through it, but we're going to go live at about 7:40. Thank you.
Thank you.
John Paul is a small Catholic high school in Church, Texas. And one of the many positive things about being a small high school is that you will have a better one-on-one experience with faculty and staff who will always be there to support you academically and spiritually. And I think another positive is that you'll be able to get to know everyone in the school, and it will feel more like a family rather than just a school.
Their teaching. My favorite experience at JP2 is going to state for cheer and soccer. Even though we didn't win state for cheer, we did make it in third place, which is still a huge honor. Once cheer season was over, we started soccer season, and after a lot of practices, quick chats, water breaks, and hard games, we fought through and won the state title. Winning state is such a huge accomplishment that you get to share with not only your friends and coaches, but with the whole JP2 community. I'm really happy to be at JP2.
By far, my favorite tradition at the school is the Guardian Hunger Games. It's a great way to inspire friendly competition and compete for various prizes. Usually a lunch of your choice brought to you in the cafeteria. It's always fun to see your friends do silly challenges, but it's even better when you participate yourself.
My favorite memories would definitely be all of football season, especially leading up to homecoming. I think whether people love football or not, I just think everybody wants to be out there with their friends, supporting their school, and it's just super fun. You know, you got the cheerleaders there, you got the dancers, obviously the football players. Everybody's out there yelling, having a good time. You know, it's such a great sense of community, and it's just a ton of fun. And like I said, especially leading up to homecoming, all the traditions, moms, pep rallies, all that is super fun.
Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. that, okay?
Close to you.
We're here now for the live portion. We're going to start our live auction, but now we thought everyone's together, and we're going to start with prayer. There's so much for us to be thankful for, even in challenging and difficult times. We're thankful for our families. We're thankful for our communities. We're thankful for all the support that is gathered here for our kids. And so let's pray together. I'd ask you to please stand at home. And let's pray in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Heavenly Father, on this feast of the Immaculate Heart of our Blessed Mother Mary, may we reflect on her prayerfulness, her fidelity to your will, her great energy and strength, and her purity, her simplicity. May we strive not necessarily for that perfection, but may we try to be faithful, following her example the best that we can, getting stronger and better each day. Bless this event, bless our donors, keep our children safe. Help them to continue to grow toward the vocation you have planned for them. Bless all of our bidding tonight. May it go well. May each of our parties at homes throughout this community have great fun, great relaxation, great renewal. In your name we pray, amen.
Amen.
St. John Paul II. Pray for us. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Well, we're pleased to welcome, he stole my microphone, our auctioneer, Matt Newsom.
Thank you.
I know this is a different kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Normally, you've got people that you can get after, but now you've got to do it through a computer screen, so we're taking away your trump card here, but you can do it. You can get it done.
We're doing things different as far as I ain't got them out here to pick on everything, but we're doing the same thing when we're raising money for these kids. That's the important part, so y'all guys get up, push these buttons, let's raise some money, let's try to beat the records like we've already done. Our first item we're going to sell tonight, item number 90. It's a hill country tasting tour with driver and bed and breakfast. Time for a staycation. Enjoy the tour of the hill country while you partake in tastings at the beautiful Hawk Shadow Winery, Texas Hill Country Olive Oil Company, and Treaty Oak Distillery. You and your guests will be chauffeured by our state champion women's soccer coach. I'm good with numbers, but you're going to have to help me on this name. Keelan O'Gorman. That's the one they run to on the JP2 shuttle. Complete the experience with an overnight stay for 8 at this beautiful waterfront lake house bed and breakfast located on the south shore of Canyon Lake. Your stay includes 2-course gourmet breakfast in the morning. This bed and breakfast has 4 rooms. 1 has a king bed, 3 have queen size beds. There is extra room for a girls' night. Gift certificate for the lake house bed and breakfast can be used September through December, subject to availability. All right, on our first item of the night, how about $750?
Well, we have a $1,000 bid.
Got 1,000, 12 and a half. 12 and a half. Able to get 12 and a half. Able to get 12 and a half. Able to get 5. Happy to get 12 and a half. Able to get 5. Happy to get 12 and a half. Able to get 12 and a half. Able to get 5. Happy to get 12 and a half. Able to get 5. Happy to get 12 and a half. Able to get 12 and a half. Able to get 5. Happy to get 12 and a half. Able to get 12 and a half. Able to get 12 and a half where? Come on, internet, let's get involved. $13.50. Now $14.50. 14 and a half. Able to get 14 and a half. Able to get 5. Happy to get 14 and a half. 14 and a half. Able to get 5. Happy to get 14 and a half. Able to get 5. Happy to get 5. About $1,500. Let's make it easy. $1,500. Able to get 1,500. Able to get 1,500. Able to get 15. Able to get 1,500. Able to get 1,500. Able to get 15. Able to get 15. Folks, we're just now getting even close to the value. Let's push some buttons. Bring it in.
Mr. Burns, come on.
Come on, let's make this bring some money. How about $1,500? We're at 13 and a half. How about 1,500? 13 and a half, 1,500. Happy to get 1,500. Happy to get 1,500. Happy to get 1,500. 13 and a half to get 1,500. 13 and a half to get 1,500. To get 15. I'm going to give y'all just a little bit of time because you're a little behind. Got 2,000. 2,000. Way to go. 22 and a half. 22 and a half to get 5. Happy to get 22 and a half. 22 and a half to get 5. Happy to get 22 and a half. 22 and a half to get 5. Happy to get 22 and a half. 22 and a half to get 5. Happy to get 22 and a half. 22 and a half to get 5. Happy to get 22 and a half. 22 and a half to get 5. Happy to get 22 and a half. 22. Come on, folks. Let's keep bidding. Let's keep bidding. 22.50. 22.50. 22 but to get 5. Happy to get 22 and a half. We got 2,000, folks. Let's keep it going. 2,000. 22 and a half. 22 and a half to get 5. Happy to get 22 and a half. 22 and a half to get 5. Happy to get 22 and a half. 22 and a half to get 5. Happy to get 22 and a half. 22 and a half to get 5. Happy to get 22 and a half. Come on, folks. Let's get in and get some bids in. 2,000. How about 2,100? 21. 21 but to get 1 but to get 21. 21 but to get 21 but to get 1 but to get 21. 21 but to get 21 but to get 1 but to get 1 but to get 21. 21 but to get 1 but to get 21. 21 but to get 21 but to get 1 but to get 1 but to get 21. Did you get 1? 21? 21 but to get 1 but to get 1 but to get 21. 21 but to get 1 but to get 1 but to get 21. 21 but to get 1 but to get 1 but to get 21.
They can only go up by 250.
Yeah, but he's supposed to change that whenever I did that. 21, if you'll refresh, if I change to 100 on that, if you'll refresh, it'll change it to that. 21, I'm at $2,000. How about 21? 2,500, there we go. 2,500. How about, we're at 2,500. How about 27 and a half? 27 and a half. 27 and a half to get 5, happy to get 27 and a half. 27 and a half to get 5, happy to get 27 and a half. 27 and a half to get 5, happy to get 27 and a half. 27 and a half to get 5, happy to get 27 and a half. 27 and a half to get 27 and a half. 27 and a half to get 5, happy to get 27 and a half. 27 and a half to get 5, happy to get 27 and a half. 27 and a half to get 5, happy to get 27 and a half. Folks, I'll give you just a moment. We're a little behind. 27 and a half. 27 and a half to get 5, happy to get 27 and a half. 27 and a half to get 5, happy to get 27 and a half. 27 and a half. 27 and a half. We're going to sell it. $2,500. Buyer number 1248. Buyer number 1248. $2,500. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Many thank yous to the Robinson family for the donation of their wonderful bed and breakfast. It's an incredible package that the team put together. Thank you to Coach O'Gorman for driving them around. They'll have a lot of fun. It'll be an awful... Oh! They snuck
Got
in.
a little delay in there. You know what I say? If I was selling equipment, I'd turn it down. But if we're raising money for kids, I think we ought to take it.
The system does it, so...
It's his call.
Now, okay.
Oh, it's my fault. Okay.
But we'll give that person, the person that was knocked out, we'll give them one more chance if they want to. They've got to.
It's still open.
It's still open. It's still open. We're not going to shut these kids out from any money. So, what's that? Yeah, we got to keep it going. Bidder number 430 has it. While I'm reading the next one, you'll have just a minute more to get your bid in. Item number 91. This one ought to be fun. A live auction. Item 2 is a guided trout fishing adventure with the principal. Now, what kind of fisherman are you?
I think you saw the slides, the fishing trip, the little perch that I had there. I guess I'm not much of a fisherman. This package has been put together by Mr. David Schlageter, Schlageter Insurance. Thank you, Mr. Schlageter. It's an incredible day on one of the great treasures of our community, the Guadalupe River. Stocked lovingly every year with rainbow trout. It's an incredible place to go. Mr. Schlageter knows all the little nooks and crannies to find the fish. He talks to them. He knows where they are, and he'll pull them out for you when he wants to. On the day that we went, he decided not to pull them out for me. But I know that if you get this bid, he's going to pull out the big ones for us. It would be an exciting day for me to have a day off after so many days in a row here in the building. So we'll have some fun. Mr. Schlager does a great job getting us out on the river and doing an awful lot of fun. If you're a fisherman, if you like being on the water, it is a great package.
I'd send it live. It's okay. All right, I'm going to put you on speaker.
All right, so reel it in. We all know fishing stories aren't the best, so let this one get away. Enjoy a day guided trout fishing on the beautiful Guadalupe River along St. John Paul, the Catholic High School principal, Andrew, how do you pronounce your last name? Iliff. Okay, I want to make sure I got it right. And one of your friends. The trip is for 2. Trip includes the following: tackle, rods, reels, waders, breakfast tacos, shore lunch, refreshments, photos of the catch, and spectacular scenery. Full day means 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. We are kayak fishing and wade fishing in the Guadalupe River, Canyon Lake Dam. The winner will meet at the location on the river to be determined. Weekdays only, to be used by May 2021. Not included fishing license, transportation, and lodging.
We have a $500 bid.
Got a $500 bid? All right, how about 7.5? 7.5, happy to get half, happy to get 7.5. 7.5, happy to get half, happy to get 7.5. 7.5, happy to get half, happy to get 7.5. 7.5, we got $500 right now. 750, 750, happy to get 7.5. Happy to get 7.5, happy to get half, happy to get 7.5. 7.5, happy to get half, happy to get 7.5. 7.5, happy to get 7.5, happy to get half, happy. Come on, folks, this is going to be a lot of fun. Go fishing with the principal. 7.5, 7.5. Happy to get 7.5, happy to get half, happy to get. Oh my gosh, look here. We're at 1,000. 12.5, 1250. 1,000, 12.5, happy to get 12.5, happy to get 12.5, happy to get half, happy to get 12.5, 12.5, happy to get half, happy to get 12.5, 12.5, happy to get half, happy to get 12.5, 12.5, happy to get back. I think they might want to show you up fishing.
No, I think so.
1250, 1250. We're at $1,000, guys. 1,000, 12.5, happy to get 12.5, happy to get half, happy to get 12.5, 12.5. 12.5, happy to get half, happy to get 12.5. 12.5, happy to get half, happy to get 12.5, happy to get half, happy to get 12.5. 12.5, happy to get half, happy to get 12.5, happy to get half, happy to get 12.5. 1250, 1250. 1250, but to get 50, but to get 1250. Happy to get 12.5, happy to get half, happy to get 12.5. 12.5, happy to get half, happy to get $1,000, folks. 12.5, 12.5. Happy to get 12.5, happy to get half, happy to get 12.5, happy to get half, happy to get 12.5. 12.5, happy to get half, happy to get 12.5. 12.5, 1250. 1250.
I think it's going to come in there. I can see it.
I think it's coming too. I think we got one coming.
I think it's coming through.
1,000, 1250. Happy to get 1,000. 12.5, 12.5. 12.5, happy to get half, happy to get 12.5. 1,000, 12.5. Come on, folks. 12.5. 1,000. What could you do better?
1250.
1250.
Hey, all right.
Raising money and fishing. Raising money and fishing. We got 1,250. How about 1,500? 1,250. 15. Happy to get 1,250, but to get 1,500. 1,250, but to get 1,500. 1,250, but to get 1,500, but to get 1,250, 1,500. 1,250, but to get 1,500. 1,250, 1,500, 1,500. 12.5, now 1,500. How about 1,350, folks? 1,350. 1,350. We're at 12.5. Let's do 13.5. 12.
I think there's someone that's coming.
I think we're coming.
1,500. I'm getting the feed from someone
I think
else.
it's coming.
We're already at 1,500, so I think we're good.
We got 15,
No.
12,
We got 15. I think we'll see it in just a
Think we'll get
second. I
15?
feel good about it.
think we'll get to 15?
I feel good
This
about
is
it.
live, so.
So 12 and a half, 1,500, 12 and a half. Somebody out there wants to go fishing with the principal, I know.
1,500, I can feel it. It's going to
12.50.
I can see it.
We're gonna get that
1,500.
screen off in a minute. It's just a little bit of a delay, so it'll be coming up here.
Folks, just watch your screen. We've got our auction committee live on it, so they're live. They're right on time with us.
On yours, Mrs. Gonzalez, or is that?
It's them, so.
It's them?
Mine is live.
12. We're at 12 and a half on the fishing trip. How about $1,500?
I think we're at 15 already. I think
12 and
I
a
can
half,
feel it.
15, 12 and a half, to get 15, 12 and a half to get 15, 12 and a half to get 1,500, to get 12 and a half to get 15, 12 and a half to get 15, 12 and a half to get 15, 12 and a half to get 15. It's coming. 12 and a half to get 15.
You know that for sure, because it's not. This is live. What you're seeing here is live. So
Okay.
Okay. So I
But
think
people here are. I'm getting messages that were on their system. There's already at 15.
12 and a half,
So-
1,500, 12 and a half,
Be there.
15, 12 and a half, 15, 12 and a half to get 15, 12 and a half to get 1,500, 12 and a half, 1,500,
let's look at the file.
12 and a half to get 1,500, 12 and a half, 15, 12 and a half to get 15, 12 and a half, 15.
Okay, is anybody seeing 1,500 out here? No. It's a 12.
You know what?
It's a 1250. So.
We got it at 1250. If somebody's got the bid coming in and it comes in here, we're going to keep it on. But right now we're at 1250 with buyer 703. I'm going to call that sold. I can't beat the system though. Somebody beats it in, we'll keep you updated. But I'm going to go ahead and start reading off the third item in our live auction.
So let's close that one. 91. Let's close it.
Close that at 1250.
Oh, no, here he says, there it is, there it is. There's it. Oh, no, that says next bid. Okay, if you look on your system where it says next bid, that means what you have to bid to get that. So that 1,500 that y'all were seeing was not the bid. 1250 is the final bid, so that one's closed.
Very good.
Sold it
Very good.
to buyer 703. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Way to go. We're going to take a little break here, I think. So,
Okay.
yes.
Got a video to show?
Yes, we're going to take a little break. Actually, do you want to announce the fund to need? Because that was the video that was going to be.
They can't hear me without the microphone. Why don't you run the video, and then I'll talk about it.
Great. We're going to run a little video for you real quick. We'll be right back.
Get them out of the way.
Thank you. Okay.
So you need me to send
People
it.
can't hear me.
Right.
What we're going to need to do, probably the best way to do
Yes.
it is
Go ahead and run that
somebody
one.
unhooks their microphone. We just hand the microphone back and forth. Okay?
This one doesn't work very well, so that's.
I'm Leah Karaskia. I'm the parent of a JP2 2020 graduate. As a mom through the years, I've always prayed for those who cross paths with my children to see them through my eyes. We've relocated quite a few times as a family and ended up back in Texas. When we walked through the front doors of JP2 and felt that loving, caring, warm environment that JP2 provides, we felt we were home. This year, with the global climate and the unprecedented times, I know that there's been some challenging times for education in schools across the country. JP2 made that smooth transition from classroom learning to remote learning without missing a beat. We are forever grateful for that. The academic curriculum has rivaled, I believe, college campuses. And it wasn't enough though. They went above and beyond. Mr. Iliff and his team here put the emotional well-being of the students at the top of their list. And we felt that, and we are definitely grateful for that. All this to say that we feel like we've been a part of the JP2 family from day one, and all of these experiences have confirmed our decision to enroll our youngest to be an incoming freshman this fall. So from the bottom of our hearts, we thank everyone here at JP2.
we're going to be sharing this microphone, so I want to make sure that we say a special thank you to David Schlageter for putting together the fishing package, and to the great donor who stepped up to give me a little bit of time off on the Guadalupe River fishing. Mr. Schlageter and Schlageter Insurance steps up every year to help Catholic schools, especially ours, so thank you, Mr. Schlageter, for that. The video featured Mrs. Caracia. Thank you so much for coming in. It introduces the fund and need for tonight. We're opening it up, and it's running right now. We've had some donors step forward that Mrs. Gonzalez is going to talk about in a moment, but it's for our COVID-19 response fund. As we continue on through this challenging time, we've had a little bit higher request for financial aid from families who need some help to make sure that they can stay here as a part of our school. We're going to need to buy more things, so there's more technology and sanitation costs that we are going to be facing here at the school. And we want to make sure that we have the funds and the ability to do that, to welcome our kids and teachers safely back here onto campus on August 17th. And we have some great donors who have stepped forward to give us some matching donations, and we need to unlock those tonight with people stepping forward and giving what they can, whether it's 20 or 50 or 100 or 200 or more, to help us be ready to open up strong and safe on August 17th. So we're going to get started again with some more live auction. Very special thank you to those who have stepped forward already to bid. Thank you to the Robinson family for putting together that first package, the Schlageter family in the second, and we're going to get started on with Fund a Need in our next live auction.
Yes.
Okay. There you go. Thank you, sir.
All right, folks. Our next live auction item, number 3. I think this one's kind of famous. Unforgettable Italian dinner for 10 with transportation. Viva Italy, right here in New Braunfels. Enjoy a fabulous evening of Italian Texas hospitality, beginning with the traditional, these words here, I'm better at numbers, aperitivo.
Yes.
And antipasto. I knew antipasto. Then delight your taste buds with a delicious 6-course meal and carefully curated wine pairings. Wrap up the evening over traditional Italian liqueurs and espresso before you're chauffeured back to your home on the JP2 shuttle. Package is for 10 people. Folks, I've heard a lot about this one. I think it's done really good in the past. How about $2,000? $2,000.
We got $1,000.
Got 1,000, 1,500, 1,000, 1,500. Happy to get 1,500, 1,000, 15. Happy to get 1,500, happy to get 1,000, now 1,500. Happy to get 1,000, now 15. Happy to get 1,000, now 1,500. 1,000, now 15. Happy to get 1,000, now 1,500. Happy to get 1,500. Happy to get 1,000, now 1,500. 1,000. I've heard that this thing has brought between $4,000 and $6,000. This is the time, folks, we probably need this more than we've ever needed it. Step up here and let's bid this thing up some more. 1,000, 1,500, 1,000, 1,500. Happy to get 1,500. 1,000. Happy to get 1,500. Happy to get 1,500. Happy to get 1,500. 1,000, 15. Happy to get 1,000, now 1,500. Happy to get 1,000, now 1,500. Happy to get 1,000. We got 12 and a half, 1,500. 12 and a half, 15. Happy to get 12 and a half, happy to get 1,500. 12 and a half, happy to get 1,500. 12 and a half, happy to get 1,500. Happy to get 12 and a half, happy to get 15. Happy to get 12 and a half, happy to get 1,500. 12 and a half, happy to get 1,500. 12 and a half, happy to get 1,500. Happy to get 15. Happy to get 12 and a half, now 15. 1,500. Come on, folks. 12 and a half, 1,500. 12 and a half, 15. 12 and a half, happy to get 1,500. 12 and a half, happy to get 15. Happy to get 12 and a half, happy to get 15. Happy to get 12 and a half, happy to get 1,500. 12 and a half, happy to get 1,500. 12 and a half, happy to get 1,500. 12 and a half to get 1,500. 703's bid quite a bit here. We ain't got him nothing yet. We got to keep him going. 12 and a half, 1,500. 12 and a half.
Okay. How about bidder number 39? Where are you at?
Where are you at, bidder number 39? 12 and a half. Is that our previous bidder?
I think so.
What's that?
There we go. There we go. Wait. Oh, it's jumping up. Let's see. Oh,
it disappeared.
Away. Andrew, put it back. Put it back. 2,500.
2,500. Current is 2,500. 2,500. Big round of applause there.
Okay.
Excellent.
2,500. Now 27 and a half. 2,500. But to get 27 and a half. Maybe to get 27 and a half. 27 and a half to get that half. We got $3,000 now. 32 and a half. 32 and a half. He's faster than a computer over there. 32 and a half. Happy to get 32 and a half. 32 and a half, $3,000, 32 and a half, 32 and a half,
Way to go.
32 and a half. Still got to beat our past records though. Come on, folks, keep coming. Oh, we've got 3,500, 3,500, 37 and a half, 3,500 to get 37 and a half, 3,500 to get 37 and a half, 37 and a half to get 37 and a half. Who was our last bidder?
All right, we got 47. Oh no, that's 39.
39's at 3,500.
Okay.
Who was my last bidder? Oh, 4,000. Now 42 and a half. 4,000 but to get 42 and a half. 4,000 but to get 42 and a half to get back half. Way to go, folks. 4,000 but to get 42 and a half. 42 and a half to get back half to get. Oh, he's getting fixing around that chalkboard again. 42 and a half.
Okay,
42 and a half. 42 and a half. Where you at, 39? Let's go. 42 and a half. 42 and a half to get back half to get 42 and a half.
Way there too.
42 and a half. 42 and a half. If you were live in the crowd, I might call you a chicken if you quit on me. Might do it here anyway. 4,000, 42 and a half.
Where's 39?
42 and a half. 42 and a half to get back half to get 42 and a half. 4,000 to get 42 and a half. 42 and a half to get back half to get 42 and a half. 42 and a half to get back half to get 42 and a half.
Hey, 45.
There you go. 45, 47 and a half. 39's not getting scared out.
Tell 471, they better come back.
4,500. How about 47 and a half? 47 and a half to get back half to get 47 and a half. 47 and a half to get back half to get 47 and a half. $5,000. 5,000. 52 and a half. 52 and a half. 52 and a half to get back half to get 52 and a half. 52 and a half to get back half to get 52 and a half. 52 and a half. This thing's brought up to $6,000 before, correct?
I believe it did last year.
Let's try to beat.
I think there's $5,000 worth of meat and wine in the meal alone.
Let's try to get to that 6,000.
Alone. Tell them that.
And a ride home.
He said there's nearly that much in meat.
Meat and wine.
Meat and wine.
5,500. We got 5,500.
5,500. 57 and a half. 57 and a half to get back half to get 57 and a half. 57 and a half. Somebody give me $6,000 on this. We can't be shown up by the pre-coronavirus auction.
Okay, 316. We need number 316 to come back.
Come on,
57.50.
57 and a half. $6,000. 6,000. 6,000. Maybe to get 6,000. Maybe to get 6,000. But to get 6,000. 57 and a half to get 6,000. 57 and a half to get 6,000. But to get 6,000. 57 and a half to get 6,000. We're almost there. We're almost there. 57 and a half. $6,000. 6,000. Maybe to get 57 and a half to get 6,000. 57 and a half to get 6,000. 57 and a half to get 6,000. 39. Where'd you go? Where are you at, bidder 39? 56. There it is. 6,000. 6,000. I'm not stopping if you're not. 6,000. 62 and a half. 62 and a half to get back half to get 62 and a half. 62 and a half to get back half to get 62 and a half. 62 and a half to get back half to get 62 and a half. 62 and a half. 62 and a half to get back half to get 62 and a half. 62. 62 and a half. 65. 65 to get 5 to get 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 65. 65. 65.
Where's 39?
Where you at? 39. 65. 65. 62 and a half. 65. 62 and a half. 65.
What'd you say we're supposed to do?
65, 62 and a half to get 65, 65 to get 5 to get 65, 62 and a half, 65, 65, 62 and a half, 65. You want to sell it? 62 and a half, 65.
Elaine?
There it is. Where'd you see it? $6,500. 6,500. 6,500. 6,500. 67 and a half. 67 and a half to get 5 to get 60. You got it? 67 and a half. 7,000. 7,000. Have to get 7,000. I don't want to quit if y'all ain't quitting. 7,000 to get 7 to get 7 to get. I can go all night. 7,000 to get 7 to get 7 to get 7 to get 67 and a half. 7,000. 67 and a half to get 7,000. 67 and a half to get 7,000 to get 7,000. 67 and a half. 7,000. 39. I don't want to cut you off. You've been good. 67 and a half. 7,000. I can't see you if you're shaking your head no when in this situation. 67 and a half, 7,000. 67 and a half, 7,000.
We're going to do a little delay here.
67 and a half, 7,000. 67 and a half, 7,000. Sold. 67 and a half.
Yeah, hold on.
Hang on.
Hold on.
Hang on. Let's make sure.
Because that donor, the Gilman family and friends, just called and graciously, this is a ton of work for them, they're willing to give the
Okay.
second bidder.
The backup bidder,
39.
number 39. Are you listening to us?
Are you listening? 39. If you're willing to match that 67.50, the Gilmans will break their backs to provide 2 of those dinners.
Did you hear that number 39? Don't let me down.
So 39, I know you have my phone.
Thank
So-
you to the Gilman family.
Text me bidder number 39 if you are game. And I
All right.
know you know where to find me. So there might be a delay on that. I'll give you a few seconds in case there's a delay while you're thinking.
Come on, 39.
We can come back to that in a minute if we need to. We can go on.
Yeah, I'm going to keep going, and she can come back and tell us. All right, folks. We,
39 said yes.
two at 67.50. 2 at 67.50. What a great! I'm telling you, folks, you are doing fantastic.
Thank you, 39.
But we're not done yet. Next up, item number 93, the fourth item in the live auction is an exotic trophy hunt. A hunter's dream. Trophy bucks include axis buck, black buck, fallow deer, or European mouflon. The winning bidder of this package will be able to select the trophy animal of their choice and 1 doe. This hunt takes place at the Texas 10 Ranch in Melvin, Texas, and includes 2 nights stay at the ranch house with all meals including for the winning hunter and their guest. This is a fully guided hunt, and the ranch will process the harvest trophy and deliver the animal to the taxidermist. The winning bidder can select between a trophy axis buck, a black buck, a fallow deer, or a European mouflon. There are no blackout dates, and this is good for 1 year. Don't miss out on this dream hunt. How many of y'all, when y'all were stuck in your house, just thought you wanted to get out and go shoot something like a deer? Here's your chance. Here's your chance. How about $2,000?
Right, I think we're at
Oh, we're at 2,000 already.
2,000. Way to go.
Talking.
2,500. 2,500. 2,000, but you get 25. 2,000, but you get 25. 2,000, but you get 25.
Where are my spotters?
2,000, but you get
Y'all watching
2,500.
spotters?
2,000, but you get 2,500.
I got 2.
2,000, but you get 2,500. 2,000, but you get 25. 2,000, but you get 25. Just think about that, guys. You didn't get to do no hunting for the last 2.5 months. This is your chance to get out and get to hunting. 2,000, 2,500, 25. Maybe to get 2,000, now 25. 2,000, but to get 2,500. 2,000, but to get 25. 2,000, but to get 2,500. 2,000, but to get 25, but to get 5,500, but to get 25. 2,000, but to get 25. For this kind of hunt, folks, we're still way too cheap. 2,000, 2,500, 2,000, 25. Maybe to get 20, 2,500. 2,500, now 3,000, 3,000. Maybe to get 2,500, 3,000. Maybe to get 3,000. Wow, 3,700. 3,700. $4,000. 4,000. 4,000. $4,000. 3,700. Now 4,000. Happy to get 4,000. 37. Happy to get 4,000. 37. Happy to get 4,000. Happy to get 4,000. Happy to get 4,400. But to get 4,000. 4,000. But to get 4,400. But to get 4,000. Happy to get 4,000. But to get 4,000. But to get 4,400. But to get 4,000. 4,000. But to get 4,400. But to get 4,000. 4,000. But to get 4,400. But to get 4,000. 42. Now 40. Okay. Okay. We've got 4,200, but we're going to add something here.
We have a call from our donor. Heimer Insurance Agency donated this hunt. He's on the phone with me right here, and he wants to sweeten this pot. So he is offering, what are you offering again?
We're going to offer also included in whatever they choose between those animals, we'll also give them the opportunity to get a red stag.
Awesome.
So one of these animals plus the red
They're going to
stag.
be able to get one of these and a red stag. And that's
Did y'all hear that? Your choice of animal here.
Thank you, Heimer
Plus,
Insurance.
plus a red stag. That's two animals you get to. Folks, we're at 4,200. We're at.
Thank you.
No, we're at 4,700. How about $5,000? Two trophies, a red stag and choice of one of the others we've listed. We're at 4,700, $5,000. Happy to get 5,000. Happy to get 5,000. 4,700, but to get 5,000. 4,700, but to get 5,000, but to get 5,000, but to get 5,000. 4,700, but to get 5,000. 4,700, but to get 5,000. Happy to get 5,000, but to get 5,000, but to get 5,000. 5,000, but to get 5,000, but to get 5,000. 4,700, $5,000. 5,000. 5,000. 4,700. Now 5,000. 4,700 to get 5,000. 4,700 to get 5,000. Is he going to the board? 4,700, 5,000. A red stag plus your choice of the axis, the black buck, the fallow deer, or the European mouflon, plus the red stag. We're at 4,700, $5,000. 5,000. 4,700 to get 5,000. 4,700 to get 5,000. 4,800.
48, all right.
4,800. How about 5? 4,800. Now 5.
Bidder 268. Bidder 268.
4,800 to get 5.
Snuck up there.
4,800. 5,000. 5,000. Folks, this is a great deal. This is a great deal. 4,800. Now 5,000. 4,800 to get 5,000. 4,800 to get 5,000. 5,000. Let's get it to 5, folks. 4,800. 5,000. 5,000. Maybe to get 5,000, but to get 5,500, but to get 5,000. 5,000, but to get 5,500, but to get 5,500, but to get 5,000. 5,000, but to get 5,500, but to get 5,500, but to get 5,500, but to get 5,000. 4,700, 5,000. 4,700, 5. No, we got 4,800, correct?
4,800.
5,200. 5,200. Maybe to get 5,200, now 55. 55, but to get 5,500, but to get 55. 5,200, but to get 55, but to get 5,500, but to get 55. 55, but to get 5,500, but to get 55. 55, but to get 5,500, but to get 55, but to get 5,500, but to get 55.
Trying to bid
5,200, but to get 50.
there's another one out there.
We'll give them a moment too. 5,200, 55.
56?
We've got $6,000. 6,001. I love bidders sometimes.
Okay.
It's on the screen.
Got 6,001. I'm going to ask for a little more because I'm raising money for kids. 62 and a half.
You're never
62 and a half. Never. You can't be when you're raising money for kids. 62 and a half. 62 and a half to get 5,500 to get 62 and a half. 62 and a half to get 5,500 to get 62 and a half. 62 and a half to get 5,500 to get 62 and a half. 62 and a half to get 5,500 to 62 and a half. We got $6,001 right now. Oh my goodness, 68 and a half. 68 and a half, 7,000. 7,000. 68 and a half to get 7,000. 68 and a half, now 7,000. 68 and a half to get 7,000, but to get 7,000. 68 and a half to get 7,000. They're doing so good, you just don't know when to quit on them, do you?
I know.
68 and a half, 7,000. 7,000. 68 and a half, 7,000. I'm at 68 and a half, asking for 7,000. 7501. 7501. 77 and a half. 77 and a half. There's some people sitting around wanting to go hunting.
Big time.
77 and a half. We're at 7501. 77 and a half. 77 and a half to get 5,500 to get 7 and a half. 77 and a half to get 5,500 to get 7 and a half. And if y'all want to go higher than I'm asking like you're doing, just go right ahead. 7501. 77 and a half. 7501. 77 and a half. 77 and a half. 77 and a half to get 5,500 to get 77 and a half. 77 and a half. 7501, 77 and a half.
Oh my gosh, 8250.
I was fixing to sell out. I'm glad I didn't. Got 82 and a half, 8,500. 82 and a half, 8,500. 85 to get 5,500 to get 85.
We got a lot of bidders on this one.
85 to get 5,500 to get 85. 82 and a half to get 85. 82 and a half to get 85. 82 and a half to get 85 to get 5,500 to get 85. 82 and a half to get 85 to get 5,500 to get 85. 82 and a half to get 85. 85. 85. I'm going to give you just a minute because I don't want you to get cut out. 85. 82 and a half to get 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 85. I'm going to sell it. 82 and a half.
All right. Woo! And I have another treat. Heimer Insurance Agency is rocking, and they are wonderful, wonderful supporters. We're so thankful. Text in again. He's willing to offer this hunt also a second one for the bidder behind.
Who was my backup bidder on this one?
Looks like it's bidder 316. Is that correct, Andrew?
That's correct.
Okay.
316. Are you paying attention to us?
Let's see. Was that yes, bidder 316.
316.
If you are out there, bidder 316, hold on. Waiting. We'll give them a few minutes to think about that.
316, back
that
up bidder.
would be for $87.50. They would need to match.
Was it 87? No, it was 82.50.
Oh, sorry, 80.
82?
No, this 87.50, right? No,
We-
82.50.
82.50.
82.50. Is that correct?
To 577 was our first one.
Oh no, it said bidding. Yeah, okay, it's 82.50.
82.50. So 316. Get in touch with us if you want to have the same hunt.
316. Where are you, 316? All right. Well, what's
We're gonna be waiting for your text. And if he doesn't do that, do we have any other backup bidders in there?
Yes, we do in there. Okay, so if 316 says no, does 112 want
But
it?
316, you got the first call.
316 has the first call. If not, 112, text us and let us know if you want that same hunt for $82.50.
So while we're waiting on them to do that, let's bring out our little buddy.
Yes.
Number 5, surprise, surprise, your new best friend has arrived. Meet Guardian, this precious 9-week-old male Aussie is begging to be your new best friend. He is an ASDR registered full-blooded Australian Shepherd. And I will tell you, I know this, he came off of a working ranch in East Texas. He is registered in the American Stock Dog Registry. He is going to be a small standard, but he is a standard. The Aussie makes a life an adventure. He'll work and play from sunrise to sunset and win your heart with his loyal and loving personality. This versatile breed is a wonderful working dog and terrific family companion. Name can be changed, but he's a beautiful Australian Shepherd. ASDR registered, American Stock Dog Registry. He's 9 to 10 weeks old, got all the shot records here, all the paperwork for you to get him registered in your own name. All right, how about $1,000? How about $1,000? 1,000. On the Australian Shepherd puppy, $1,000. $1,000. And he's been with me all day today. He's got a great personality in him. 1,000. Everybody give 1,000. Everybody give 1,000. Everybody give 1. Everybody give 1. He's not got enough yet.
As soon as the bid comes in, it will.
Okay. 1,000. He'll give 1,000. Everybody give 1,000. Everybody give 1. Everybody give 1. Everybody give 1. Everybody give 1,000. 1,000. Everybody give 1. Everybody give 1. Everybody give 1. Everybody give 1. Everybody give 1,000.
1,000.
Now 12 and a half. Now 12 and a half. Now 12 and a half. Looky there. Look at that face. He's worth more than that. 12 and a half. Everybody get 12 and a half. 12 and a half. Everybody get 5. Happy to get 12 and a half. Happy to get 5. Happy to get 12 and a half. 1250. 1,500. 1250. But to get 1,500. But to get 12 and a half. To get 1,500. 12 and a half. To get 15. If y'all have never had an Australian Shepherd, folks, these are some of the smartest dogs you'll ever have in your life. 15, 17 and a half. 15, 17 and a half. 17 and a half. To get 5. Happy to get 17 and a half. 15. Happy to get 17 and a half. 17. Happy to get 5. Happy to get 17 and a half. To get 5. Happy to get 15. Now 17 and a half. I'm bid 1,500. 1750. 1750. But to get 17 and a half. Look at that, how calm he is. 1750. 1750. 1,500. 17 and a half. 17 and a half. To get 5. Happy to get 17 and a half. Did y'all know that in this time that everybody's been in their quarantine and everything like that, dogs have sold better than they ever have? If you're lonely at home and not getting to get out, right here's your chance. 1750, $2,000. 1750, 2,000. Everybody get 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 2,000. 2,000. 22 and a half. 22 and a half. 2,000. Everybody get 22 and a half. Everybody get 5. Everybody get 22 and a half. 2,000. Everybody get 22 and a half. 22 and a half. Everybody get 5. Everybody get 22 and a half. 22 and a half. Everybody get 5. Everybody get 22 and a half. $2,000. 22 and a half. 22 and a half. This guy's laid back.
He's putting on a good show.
He is laid back.
Look how sweet he is.
2,000, 22 and a half, 22 and a half. Guys, and I'm telling you, he came off a working ranch in East Texas out in the Henderson area. He is registered. He's a beautiful dog and very intelligent. 22 and a half, 25, 2,500. Happy to get 25. 25, but to get 5, happy to get 25. 25, but to get 5, happy to get 25, but to get 5, happy to get 25. 2,500. 25, but to get 5, happy to get 25. 22 and a half 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 to get 5, happy to get 25. 22 and a half to get 25.
Where's 11.89?
Where you at, 11.89? 22 and a half.
I know you wanted 11.89. I know that.
It's coming up Father's Day, so some of y'all dads might need him, or
25, he listened.
or them
she.
dads might not get anything good for Father's Day if they don't buy this dog for the wife and kids. We got 2,500, 27 and a half. 27 and a half to get 5, happy to get 27 and a half. 27 and a half to get 5, happy to get 27 and a half. Oh, we got a new one here, huh? 2,500, 27 and a half. 27 and a half to get 5.
27 and a half.
$3,000. Happy to get 3,000. 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 Folks, we're not going to offer you another. We only got one dog. We've only got one dog. So
No
get you.
two dogs.
Not two dogs. $3,000. 27 happy to get 3,000. 27 happy to get 3,000. Happy to get 3,000. Happy to get 3,000. Happy to get 3,000. 27 happy. Look, he likes the ladies better. He's not even looking at the principal. 3,000. 27 and a half. $3,000. 3,000 to get 3,000 to get 3,000 to get 3. I'm telling you, that guy just laid back. $3,000. 27 happy to get 3,000. 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 But to get 3,000. But to get 3,000. But to get 3,000. But to get 3,000. 27 happy to get 3,000. 27 happy to get 3,000. But to get 3,000. But to get 3,000. But to get 27 and a half. 3. 27 and a half now. 3. 27 and a half. 3. 27 and a half. 3. 27 and a half. 3. I'm going to sell him $27.50.
Sold. Congratulations, 189.
Buyer number 180.
Uh-oh, it went up to
Uh-oh.
No.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I have to say it was closed, right? I mean, I think we just.
I did that on equipment, but not when I was raising money for kids.
Okay.
Who is at 3?
Who's at 3?
It's at 320, 3250.
Oh my gosh, it's still going. Folks, in this crowd out here, I'm going to tell you something right now. I really, if I was selling you a piece of equipment and this was a business deal, but we are raising money for kids. It is so hard to turn away money when we're raising it for the right cause.
It's Mr. Ileff's call always.
That's the auctioneer speaking.
Is 3250 the same bid that was at 2750?
No.
Brand new one?
No, there's been 3 bids since. It's still going.
Still going.
It got closed. They kept on, every time they bid went in, they kicked me out.
They kept kicking it off closed. Okay, well, we got to make a decision.
Well, this is the same one.
Yes, I know.
That one is.
That person bid against themselves.
But we also had this one at 3.
I tried to close it at 827.
Oh, she got rejected there.
It hit 3,000.
Okay, so
Okay,
it's
so
3250. So 3250 is the bid right now. So he tried to close it, and the bids were still coming in. So it's a delay. I'm sorry. We're gonna.
Folks,
Okay. All right.
the world's all messed up right now, and it includes what we're doing right here. But we're raising money, so we're doing the right thing. So.
What was the bid at 2750? Are they still in there?
No.
Yeah.
It's a.
It's not.
We don't know the number. We don't know the names. We
Right.
just know numbers.
John Torres had it for 2750.
I think we have
Oh, okay. We got a new high bid, and it's back to the original bidder. It's 3250.
Okay.
So we're at 3250 now. Okay. So we're gonna close it now.
We're gonna close it.
I think. Okay, it's gonna close at 3250, and we're not gonna take another bid after that. So.
Folks, we're sorry for the delay. We're doing the best we can do.
People see it way before our feed.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
they don't even know what we're knowing.
Okay, sounds good. So that one is closed. Sorry, that was a little snafu there. Thank you.
But thank you so much for everybody that bid.
I thank you to the bidders that stayed with us, and thank you for your patience. Great job, Guardian. You did wonderful for the kids.
Guys, I'm trying to give you as long as I can, but we're doing the best we can with the delay we have, but just bear with us. Ready to go into the next one?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, we're going to live auction number 6, item number 95, the Santa Fe Vacation Townhouse. Treat your family and friends to a 5-day, 4-night vacation in beautiful Santa Fe, New Mexico. Stay in a lovely townhouse just minutes from the Santa Fe ski area and the plaza. This 2,100 square feet residence has 3 full bathrooms and can sleep up to 11 comfortably. From the outdoor decks, you can enjoy breathtaking views of Sangre de Cristo and Sandia mountain ridges. Townhouse is conveniently located close to the popular Santa Fe ski areas. Dates must be mutually agreed from now through June 20th of 2022.
Okay. Well,
On the townhouse in Santa Fe, how about $2,000? Happy to get 2,000, happy to get 2,000, happy to get 2,000. Happy to get 2,000, happy to get 2,000, happy to get 2,000, happy to get 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, but to get 2, but to get 2,000. We got 2,000, 2,500. Able to get 25, but to get 5, but to get 25. 25, but to get 5, but to get 25. 25, but to get 5, but to get 25. 25, but to get 5, but to get 25, but to get 5, but to get 25. 2,000, 2,500.
Make sure you tell them that this is a fancy townhome.
Very fancy.
This is not some average place.
We got a little history with this too. It's brought up to $4,000 in the past. It's at 3,500. 3,500. I may have an option. 3,500.
I'm sorry.
30. Now 37.
Okay, no, I
35 now. 37 and a half. No, 4,000. 4,000. We're going by 500. $4,000. Able to get 4,000. Able to get 4, but to get 4, but to get 4,000. Able to get 4,000. But to get 4, but to get 4. 4,000. 4,000. 3,500. 4,000. 3,500. But to get 4,000. 35. But to get 4,000. 35. But to get 4,000. But to get 4, but to get 4, but to get 4,000. 3,500. But to get 4,000. 3,500. But to get 4, but to get 4, but to get 4, but to get 4,000. What'd you get? 4,000. 4,500. 4,000. But to get 45. 45. But to get 5, but to get 45. 4,000 but to get 45, but to get 5, but to get 45. 4,000 but to get 45. 4,000 but to get 45. 4,000 but to get 45, but to get 5, but to get 40. 45. $5,000. $5,000. 5,000. 4,500 but to get 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 5, but to get 5, but to get 5,000. 4,500 but to get 5,000. 4,500 but to get 5, but to get 5. How about 4,750? 4,750. 4,750. Able to get 47.50, but to get 47.50. 47.50, but to get 47.50. 47.50. 47 and a half, but to get 5, but to get 47 and a half. 47 and a half, but to get 5, but to get 47 and a half. 47 and a half, but to get 5, but to get 47.50. 47.50, but to get 47.50. I'm bid 4,500. 47 and a half. 47 and a half. 45, but to get 47 and a half. 45, but to get 47 and a half, but to get 5, but to get 47 and a half. Folks, I'm going to give it just a minute because I don't want to miss anybody. We're trying our best on that. But 4,500, 47 and a half, 47.50, 47.50, 47.50, but to get 47.50, 47.50, 47.50. I've got buyer 405 at 4,500, 47.50,
refresh it one more time.
47.50. Sold at $4,500.
Close that. Let me give a little update on the dog real quick.
Okay.
Let me just go back to that really fast. So on the dog, we did not show on here, I apologize. It was not updating fast enough as our bid auction service was trying to close it down. That last bid of 3,500 came in. 3,500 was the winner. We misspoke and said 3,250. So 3,500, I believe it was number 1189 was the bidder. So the second one in line, though, we're going to try to.
I think I can get another one.
So if you're interested in a dog, we will definitely hook you up with the breeder, and we can help you get that dog. We don't want to leave you out outside of our auction. That will be different. But thank you to the $3,500 bid, and we apologize for that delay there.
Perfect.
Okay. Do
All
we
right.
want to keep going? Keep going with live?
I think we just keep going.
Okay.
It's
All right.
getting late.
Okay.
All right, item number 96 is live auction number 7. Forgot.
Introduce it?
You absolutely.
Microphone. I know it already. I know it by
You know
heart.
this by heart?
I know this one by heart. This is the Baffin Bay fishing trip. The Raffle family. Thank you, Alan Raffle, again for giving this great item. If you're a fisherman, if you like fishing at the Gulf, this is a dream. You go out, you fish from the pier, you get a guided tour on a great boat, a guy who knows where all the fish are. It is a great weekend if you're a fisherman. Mr. Rampel helps to coordinate it. He coordinates the meals, not the alcohol, but just the meals. And it is a great weekend. If you like fishing, if you want to fish on the Gulf, this is the way to do it. And this is not some hotel. This is his house, his fishing house. What a great way to get out, have some fun during all this stuff that we're going through. So we're going to open this one up. It is a great one for you. All right.
And it's already going. I think you were auctioning over there. We're already at $2,500 already.
All right.
2,500. How about 3,000? 2,500. How about 3,000?
2,500, I think.
27 and a half. Now 3. 27 and a half to get 3,000. Happy to get 3,000. To get 3,000. To get 3,000. 32 and a half. Now 35. 35, but to get 5, but to get 35. 35, but to get 5, but to get, you gave a great talk. Look at that thing go. 3,500. 35. 32 and a half. 35. 35. 37 and a half. 37 and a half, but to get 5, but to get 37. Now 4,000. Now 4,000. $4,000. 37 and a half, but to get 4,000. 4,000, but to get 4, but to get 4, but to get 4,000. 4,000, but to get 4, but to get 4,000. 37 and a half, but to get 4,000. 37 and a half, but to get 4,000. 37 and a half, but to get 4, but to get 4, but to get 4, but to get 4,000. 37 and a half, but to get 4,000. 37 and a half, but to get 4, but to get 4, but to get 4, but to get 4,000. 37 and a half, but to get 4,000. 37 and a half, but to get 4,000, but to get 4, but to get 4, but to get 4,000. 37.50, 4,000. 37.50, 4,000. 37 and a half, but to get 4,000. 37 and a half, but to get 4,000. 4,000, but to get 4, but to get 4, but to get 4,000. 37 and a half, but to get 4,000, but to get 4, but to get 4, but to get 4, but to get 4,000. 37 and a half, but to get 4, but to get 4, but to get 4, but to get 4,000. 37 and a half, but to get 4,000. 4,000. 37 and a half, but to get 4,000. Everybody all done?
Just refresh here and make sure.
37 and a half, 4,000. 37 and a half, 4,000. 37 and a half, 4,000. All right, we're going to sell it. 37.50. Let's give them a big round of applause.
All right, Andrew, you got that? 37.50. Close it, close it.
It's still fun.
All right, last one, last one.
Need to introduce this last
We're
one?
not even going to take breaks. We're just going straight through.
If you want to.
All right, we're moving on to our last item. It is two things. Casino night dealer. So we've got our long-term relationship with Black Tie Casino. They bring in two dealers. So you can choose the kind of games you want, poker or blackjack. The dealers entertain your guests with all the cards, all the chips, all that you need. And then we get meat and a full meal from Grand Zines. So when we get started back up in the fall and you want to have a football watch party or you want to have a special holiday, this is a great way to entertain your guests and have some fun. And we're going to throw in something special. If you look at the silent auction, there is a package that I put together with casino chips, beautiful clay casino chips in John Paul theme, decks of cards, and some cigars. We're going to put together that package for you as well for this little holiday, this little party. It's a great time. You know you're going to want to host some people in the coming months, and this is a great way to do it. It's a party all wrapped up for you. So let's get it started, and let's push this last item through before we wrap up and let you have the rest of the fun tonight at home.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, hold on.
Let's sell this first, and then we'll hit him with that. All right. You heard the casino party, a great description there. We're already at 12 and a half. How about 1,500? 12 and a half to get 1,500. 12 and a half to get 1,500 to get 12 and a half to get 1,500. 12 and a half to get 1,500. 12 and a half to get 1,500. 12 and a half to get 1,500 to get 12 and a half. There's that buyer number 39 doing a great job. 12 and a half, 1,500. 12 and a half to get 1,500 to get 12 and a half. 15. Now 17 and a half. 17 and a half. 1,500 to get 17 and a half. 1,500 to get 17 and a half. 1,500 to get 17 and a half. 1,500 to get.
Or is it just people donating to
them? 15. I know why.
15. 17 and a half. 17 and a half to get 5 to get 17 and a half. 1,500 to get 17 and a half. 1,500 to get 17 and a half. 1,500 to get 17 and a half to get 5 to get 17 and a half. 1,500, 17 and a half. 1,750 to get 1,750. 1,750 to get 1,750. 1,750 to get 17 and a half. 1,500 to get 17 and a half to get 5 to get 17 and a half. 1,500 to get 17 and a half. Hadn't had any action in a while, guys. I'm fixing to close it.
1750.
There it is, 1750. 2,000. 2,000. You just got to warn them a little. 2,000. 2,000 to get 2,000 to get 2,000. Now 22 and a half. 22 and a half. 2,000 to get 22 and a half. 2,000 to get 22 and a half to get 5 to get 22 and a half. 2,000 to get 22 and a half to get 5 to get 22 and a half.
2,000? Yes, we got 2,000.
We got 2,000 asking for 22 and a half. 22.50. Happy to get 22 and a half to get 5 to get 22 and a half. 2,000 to get 22 and a half. Where's 39 at? He was in on this a while ago. 22 and a half.
Right behind him.
22 and a half. 22 and a half. 22 and a half to get 5 to get 22 and a half. 2,000. 22 and a half. 22 and a half to get 5 to get 22 and a half. 2,000 to get 22 and a half. 2,000 to get 22 and a half to get 5 to get 22 and a half. 2,000 to get 22 and a half. 22 and a half. 22 and a half. Going to give them just a moment. 22 and a half. 22 and a half, 22 and a half. Sold it, $2,000.
Hey!
Me telling him or you telling him?
No, I think we just do it with Fund to Need. I think we do it with Fund to Need.
Okay.
Yeah, you can say that. Those are ones.
Huh?
He needs the microphone. Let him introduce
Right.
that.
Okay, so Mrs. Gonzalez, come on
Yes.
over.
I was going to say he's going to do it with you.
We want to make sure that we say, as we wrap up, we've done our 8 live auction items. We want to say a very special thank you.
Thank you very much. My pleasure, my pleasure. I want you to hang tight because we have one very important thing left, which is our Fund to Need, but I am blown away by your generosity, and for the person that is hired here to raise money, this is a wonderful night for me, so thank you very, very much. I really love our community. Thank you so much.
We sure hope that you guys are having fun where you are. We know that we don't get to see it exactly what you're doing, but we hope you're having a great time. The Fund to Need is going to stay open for a while. And again, it is to help us be ready to welcome kids back on campus. That's the #1 question I am asked right now. Are we going to be on campus or not? And obviously, we want to be here, and we're going to do everything that we can to be here, but we need some help to do that the right way. We need better technology here in the building. We have ways to do that, but we need money to do it. We need increased sanitation. We need to clean more, and we need some help to do that. And there's also families in our community who have reached out to us asking for your help to keep their kids here during these financially challenging times. And so we're going to ask you, if you didn't get a silent auction item, you didn't get a live auction item, you have $20 extra in your pocket, we're going to ask you to go to that Fund to Need and give something extra tonight to help us be prepared to be ready for August 17th when kids and teachers get back at it in the classrooms, get back at the formation, get back at our core virtues together as a community. So that Fund to Need will stay open for a while, and we hope that you'll find a way to help us push it toward that goal.
Okay, but we have a match that has come in from Mr. Andy and Mrs. Linda Landrum, and they want to unlock a $2,500 match. We're here at $10,000. So we need to get to $1,250 while we're on the air to unlock that match by Andy and Linda Landrum, some very, very beautiful donors at our school. They do not have children here. They've never had children here. They come to our masses on Wednesdays to share with us because they fell in love with our students, and they want to support our kids. So we've got to get that to $1,250 before we go off the air tonight. So please give. If you did not get the item that you wanted on the auction, we need you to push that up so we can unlock that first match, please. Oh, we're there. Okay, we've unlocked
All right.
Very good. Well, we have another. We have another. We want to keep going, keep going. Thank you so much. Mr. Landrum will be very happy. He'll be, I'm sure, texting me in the morning to know how that went. We also had a friend of JP2 text me, and I was not sure how we were going to handle this. He wants to offer in this donation $1,000 if you'll shave your beard. But I don't think that's enough. I don't think that's enough. I think if we can maybe get 5 people to give $1,000 or get this up to, let's say, $1,700, then you shave your beard. What do you think about that? Will you do it?
What is this? I love my beard. Oh, man.
Obviously, let me ask him if he wants to. So I don't know. Will you do it? No?
All right. Okay. All right. All right.
Okay, but let's see if we can get 5 people to give that 1,000. I don't know.
It's not going away for anything less than 10,000.
So maybe he'll give 10.
10.
No.
Let's make it hurt.
We don't see. Is anybody coming in on this? I mean, he loves his beard. This is a really big thing. Let's see. He's texting right now. Let's see.
When can I grow it back?
I guess as soon as you shave it. I don't know. Like, how soon can you grow it back? I don't know. Let's see. Okay.
Who is this that's texting?
I can't tell you. It's an anonymous donor. I'll give you a hint. Well, I guess we have no takers. I don't know. He's texting something here. Let's see. Okay, well, do we have anybody? Well, we got a $1,000 bid there. There's the first one.
All right.
I got to tell him he's got a bid. Oh, he's saying he's going to give 2. I'm going to say put it in the system. We got to see it. Okay, so we have $3,000. If we get $2,000 more, he's going to shave it. I say, how long? Come on, audience. How long does he have to keep it off? 2 weeks? A week?
1 week.
Well, I think maybe he has to shave it for the start of school. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll just... Oh, we got another 1,000. Okay. We need... Where's the 2? Let's see. Put your... He needs to put his money where his mouth is. Where were we at? Where did we start? We were 12. So we got 2. Let's see. We got someone asking for something else. Let's see. Who is this? Oh, that was it right there. Let's see.
16,925.
We got another one that's coming on my cell phone, but they got to put it in the system.
I think your 2 came in.
Yes, that 2 came in. Where's our poppers? Where's our noisemakers? Come on, guys. Come on. Okay, let's see. I hear we have more in the system. Is anybody else seeing it? It should be coming in. I think it's just a little bit of delay. Come on, guys. Okay, let's go. Oh, they're quiet. Let's go. Let's go. What else can we sell? We're waiting. Come on. Donor 315 was that $2,000 one. Oh, we got another one.
Oh, no.
We've got the 5. We've got the 5. I got another one. I don't know why it's not showing. Hold on. Oh, there's another one, another 1,000. Okay, we're still waiting patiently. This one's typing very slowly on their phone. They said, hold on. We can't wait. Anyone else want to jump in there while we're waiting for them? I think it's going to be a nice pop when it comes. I don't know. Maybe they're making another cocktail. So get yourself one while we're waiting here. Y'all got very quiet on me. What's going on here? Mr. Iliff is still crying about the beard. He's thinking, like, what am I going to do without my beard? You've lost the beard a long time ago. Like, we're way past the beard now.
Okay.
Now we're shaving the head.
I would shave my head sooner than I'd shave the beard.
Oh, you heard it! He wants to be bald with a beard. That's what he wants.
The priorities are definitely beard first.
Okay, not sure if this one's coming in. Oh my gosh, they're asking how to do it. Okay. On the donation page. Okay, anybody else? We're at 19. Thank you very much. We're at 19. Okay, let's see. Hold on one second. Y'all talk amongst yourselves.
Okay.
How long have you had it?
3 years.
Can you put that one in on the fake bit? Because they just don't know how to do it.
We appreciate, we're going to make sure that we thank again our lead sponsors, our gold sponsors, Heimer Insurance, and Kapava Transport and Three Amigo Transportation. Thank you again to our gold sponsors for stepping up. And again, to all of our sponsors for sticking with us through this. You know, when you buy a table, you buy a table. And obviously all of you said, no, we're going to stick with you through these challenging times. So we really, really appreciate the way in which you focused on the kids of our school, our mission, all the things that we are doing here. Again, thank you to our blue sponsors, the Burns family, the Fider family, the Gagnon family, the Bascon and Gelman families, Magura and Centrelli, the Moon family and B&T Glass, Morales family and Wingstop, thank you. TNF Construction, OSI and the Verona family, and as always, Deacon and Mary Gorman, thank you.
Okay,
all right.
Thank you to the Hilbig family. They were having too much fun. We couldn't find the buttons, so there we go.
There we go.
Thank you.
All right.
Great job. Great job. Oh, Holly, thank you, Holly. Coach Holly's on the board.
All right.
So we're going to keep this Fun to Eat open, just what you want to hear, I know. But you've been so great that we don't want to cut you off. So we are going to keep the Fun to Eat open. We're at 8:53. So we are going to close the silent auction at 9. How does that sound?
Straight up 9 o'clock.
Okay.
There you go.
9 o'clock.
7 minutes.
You have 7 minutes on the silent auction. So let me get my auction guy up really quick here. Let him know that. So, anything else for tonight?
I don't think so.
I want to say last words from me, from my heart. Thank you so very much. We're going to close the silent auction at 9 o'clock, Andrew. Sorry, had to tell him that, so please put that in. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart and from my committee and all the work that went into this, for the technological delays and everything that you put up with and still coming forward to support St. John Paul II Catholic High School. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a great night. Bid hard on this last few minutes of the silent auction, and thank you very much. Have a good night, guys.
Bye-bye.
No, we're off. We're off.
Are we off live?
Raffles. Thank you, thank you. Hey, we're back, we're back, we're back. I'm sorry about this. I need to let y'all know, there's two things I need to let y'all know. We're still gonna close this in 3 minutes. We're going to close this in 3 minutes, but something to know. After we finish the silent auction, we're going to announce the raffle tickets here on the air. And I have had someone tell me that if we get to 30,000 tonight, let's see, tonight, if we get to 30,000 tonight, we have an additional 5,000 coming in. So I'm just going to let y'all know that, but we got to close the silent now. We're going to be back in a few minutes to pick those raffles. Just give me 2 seconds. Andrew, can you retext those to me?
We're counting down on the silent auction, so get your last bids in there. Push it over the top. Make sure you get your item. Don't get outbid. It's going to close just like eBay does in sort of a mysterious way. You don't know that it's actually closing, and it just does, so don't get beat. Push your item up and over the top and make sure that you get it done. We're going to announce the raffle winners as well. So we're going to pull those up and let you know who won those fabulous gifts inside of our raffle. One of our best raffles ever for sure in the level of participation. You want help reading them off, or you got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Are you going to wait till that's done?
Yeah, we're going to wait. We're going to wait till the silent
So
auction
raffle
is
names,
ending.
you're going to learn if you got your name pulled. You know, and my wife at home, I believe that you can win if your name gets pulled because it's being pulled at the accounting firm of Johnson, Johnson and Boyd. It's a firm in New Jersey. They're deep tucked in the bowels, so it's very anonymous. We're not doing it here. Johnson, Johnson and Boyd in Secaucus, New Jersey. Great firm. You'll love them. If you need probate, you know, wills, trusts, and raffle. They do all those things. Those three. Probates, wills, and raffles. So, Johnson, Johnson and Boyd. Free advertising. Who knew? Secaucus, New Jersey.
Does that mean I'm supposed to talk about Gonzalez Longoria Real Estate Advisors?
No, you can't, because you had nothing to do with
all
the
your
raffle.
commercial
This is
development
about the
needs.
raffle and the independent nature of Johnson, Johnson and Boyd, probates, wills, trusts, and raffles.
1 minute on that
Secaucus, New
silent
Jersey.
auction.
Look them
1
up.
minute on the
They're
silent auction.
fabulous. Fabulous. And they're very anonymous when it comes to doing raffles. So I don't know what the delay is. The silent auction might be done by the time they see this.
Well, I know. We're going to give it 50 more seconds.
54 seconds.
And I will tell you, we will post all these raffle winners in the, where do we want to post them? We're going to announce them, and you will get an email that you are the winner. So I'll email those tonight.
We're going to announce them or no?
We are going to announce
We're going to announce them too. Good. You're hooked in
Okay.
to Secaucus, New Jersey. You got the names?
I do have the names. Okay.
Excellent.
Is it, I don't think it's closed yet. I think we have a few more seconds here. Is it
16,
closed?
15,
It's closed? 10 seconds. Okay.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, well, while we're looking at that, our first raffle for package 101, the America's Diamond Pendant, valued at $2,500. Maureen McCormick.
Maureen, hey!
That's awesome. Okay, package number 2, that's package 102, raffle number 2, reserved senior parking space, goes to Natalia Martinez. Package number 103, that is the raffle number 3, reserved junior space, goes to the Romples.
Hey!
Package number 104, that's raffle 4, Gaston's Day Spa, that goes to bidder 1329, Katie Holtman.
All right.
Package number 105, that's raffle number 5, the Houston Texans football tickets, that goes to Daniel Gazda.
All right.
And package number 107, that's raffle number 7, the liquor wagon, valued at $1,200, goes to the Fighter family.
Hey!
And then we have package 108, and that is the A&M versus LSU tickets at Kyle Field, valued at $1,250, and that is Jeannie Knotts.
All right.
Nice, good Aggie. And we also have package 106, a little bit out of order, I'm sorry, raffle number 6, the wine basket, valued over $500, and that goes to Ursula Flores. Congratulations to everyone. I know we said we were done before, but I think we're actually done now. So thank you, everyone, so much.
We always end everything we do with a prayer, so let's do that together. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, we give thanks, Heavenly Father, for this beautiful evening and the chance to serve the youth of our community. Help us in their formation to guide them to our core virtues of humility, faith, courage, and love. Help us be inspired this day and every day to live out those core virtues in all that we say and all that we do. In your name we pray, amen. St. John Paul II, in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Thank you so much.
One update before we leave. We're at 24,000 almost. Remember, if we hit 30 tonight, we get a $5,000 match. And I have to tell you, we have surpassed $110,000 tonight through all of this. Thank you so much for everything. Good night.
Good night.